Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast, presented by Hack the Markets. I am one of your co-hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
I am a revolutionary. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jerome Vincent, also known as the Market Prodigy.
What's happening, everybody? Raheem the Dream checking in. Let's get it.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. So we had to take a break on Monday. Coming back today, though, we got a few good, interesting news stories that we can talk about. I know one thing I wanted to touch on that we could have touched on Monday was the fact that we had that big merger. Did you guys see that big merger between AT&T and Discovery?
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
saw
so that's
that.
like a huge media merger right there. So interesting to see like what comes out of that.
What was that ticker? Was it DISCA? DISCA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
So I think they're making a new entity or something like that. So with that being said, I think the new entity is gonna have like some debt on it and things of that nature. But beyond that, I think it's gonna be pretty I think it's gonna be okay though. I think they're gonna be I think they're gonna be okay.
Individually, normally what you see during a merger is almost like one of the parties shoots up and one shoots down in terms of stock price. So which one shot up in this case? Do we know?
Discovery went up. AT&T didn't, neither one of them actually went down, but AT&T went up a little bit, but Discovery really went up the most.
Mm.
But you know AT&T really isn't gonna like move too much.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
not
gonna,
like the
yeah.
road. Oh, they went down a lot yesterday, man. They went from 33 to 29.
Okay.
That's big for them. They stayed within that
Yeah.
28 to $35 range.
Yeah.
AT&T is main. They're only main for their dividends or whatever. They kind of stay price wise in that same little band. But that drop right there, I mean they move by like 50 cents a day, not $4 a day like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping. Hey, I got that. I'm keeping an eye on that thing, man, because we know when they go down, they gotta go back up.
hey, but that right there would be to me because I was a long term holder of AT&T just for the dividends. I'm wondering what their dividends did with them dropping like this. But
Mm.
they may not be concerned about keeping people because just because of the merger and they might be rolling out a more quality product. I mean, people might be enticed just to stay on just purely because of that,
Yeah.
even though the stock did drop. I mean, but that dividend, they're one of those, you have the dividend aristocrats and the kings and things of that nature. I mean, they're one of those rare companies that they increase their dividend every single year, and they've done that for I
Damn.
think for at least 25 years.
Yeah.
So, because they reserve their budget or whatever to be able to do that. They have flexibility to do that. So they
Okay.
use a safe play. I mean, they're always around like 5% somewhere in that area for like dividends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably ain't worried about people dropping out, man.
Nah.
But
They like y'all know us. Y'all know us. We keeping these dividends up.
And see the thing is too, with the dividends, like what you were just saying, like the dividends are gonna play, pretty nice piece in that. But what they're doing is I think they're still gonna have like a piece of the new entity that's being spent off, and they're still gonna have like still be able to focus on like the 5G and the wireless and the communications set part. That's really what we know AT&T to be rather. So should be pretty good for them. I mean, I don't see it being a bad thing.
Hey, they need to be working on that fiber boy because they tripping in my house.
Hey, that's why I don't mess with AT&T though, because they always lying, man, talking about that fiber. They
Hey,
always lying about the fiber, man. Like I'm cool with the service and all that stuff. I got them for cell phone service, but man, I can't use them. Last time I used them for like cable and all that stuff. Oh man, terrible experience. But hey, maybe they
but
fixed it now.
the cable stuff, man, you can't believe none of them jokers, man. I didn't have AT&T cable. I didn't had Direct TV and Comcast, and I was just talking about it the other day that Comcast was cool. Comcast, I think, has the best internet or whatever. They give you their gig speed or whatever is good, but man, their customer service sucks. I watch NBA League Pass. Man, there was so many times when my League Pass channel wasn't coming up, and I couldn't watch my game. And I got to be on the phone with them trying to get my game. I mean, I don't
Man,
get
you kidding
watching
me, man.
to the end of the first quarter messing around with them.
That's so
What?
crazy.
And then Direct TV, you praying that it's a good day outside. You got to look at the weather forecast. That's
Oh man,
crazy.
hey, is it
I'm
raining on the Super Bowl? Oh man, we can't be at
right,
my
right.
house.
I'm watching the Falcons game and it's in the fourth quarter. Then all of a sudden it go bad because the wind has started blowing outside
Oh,
because it's cloudy.
I'm
Man, so
telling
I
you.
mean, grass
Hey,
ain't always green on the other
too
side.
many birds flying around, man. Too many
Hey,
birds. Now they done messed your signal up.
hey, the best cable internet company I ever experienced, I would say had to be is Cox Cable. Y'all know about Cox Cable?
I know about Cox Cable. I'm from that 478, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Hey,
never
Cox
used them.
Cable ain't nothing.
Never used them. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
when I left Macon, I be like, where's Cox Cable at? I thought Cox Cable was everywhere because Cox Cable was the itch to me.
Facts.
That's too funny. Nah, I ain't never even heard of these guys. I heard of Cox. I guess so. I guess it's probably what the part of that like media company. I'm assuming because I have heard of like the radio stations
Mhm.
Mhm.
because I know they got a big campus over here in Atlanta. I think over in like Sandy Springs area or something or Dunwoody. But
Yeah, that bring back childhood memories, man. I was over there on 285 the other day, boy, and I saw on my GPS it showed Mrs. Winters. I
yes,
said, what? They still got
I haven't
Mrs.
seen
Winters
that in
open.
so long, man.
It's over there off of Campbellton Road, I think. Well, I gotta go
Okay.
over there.
See, it's another one too. I saw. I think it's out 400 somewhere over there.
Hey, if they still give you that gallon of sweet tea, ooh,
Man,
ooh.
I'm telling you.
Hey, we got to miss winners over here on Plus and Industrial too.
Oh, for real? Oh, so you close to
Mhm.
one?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. I ain't never
Man,
had it before though. I'm gonna have to check it out,
you ain't
man.
never,
Y'all must be
man.
fine.
You ain't been winning if you ain't had Mrs. Winters, boy.
I mean,
Man,
because for us, it used to be Lee's, Lee's famous
Lee's,
chicken.
boy. I'm telling you, Lee's chicken too, boy. That was it.
After Lee's went away, then Miss Winters
Miss
came on the
Winters,
scene.
yo. I'm telling you. I think they might have been in cahoots or something like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But speaking of all this chicken, have you guys heard of uh the new competitor in the chicken wars? So you know we
Hold on a
had the
second.
big
Hold on a second.
chicken
Before you
wars.
start, just to make this interesting, before you start, we're gonna go around the table here and we're gonna have everybody state what their favorite chicken sandwich is. Because we gotta get everybody's position statement right now before you
Favorite
say
chicken sandwich.
Man,
Popeyes off the rip. Popeyes got the best chicken sandwich
All right,
right
so
now.
have you
I
had? Let me
said it.
ask you this, man. Have you had the Zaxby's chicken sandwich, like the new one that they
uh-oh,
got?
uh-oh.
I want to say I don't think so.
Hey, if you get that bad boy fried crispy, hey man, they
Is
giving
that
it.
is that a special order?
No, ain't no special order. They just I had the when I first ordered it, they fried it crispy. Now, if I don't know if they always do it like that because I only ordered it like once and that thing was busting. Oh, I ordered it twice. The second time it wasn't as crispy, so you might need to ask them to order to do it crispy or make sure it is crispy. Cause man,
Yeah.
that bad boy was ooh ooh. That's all I can
I
say.
mean, because I didn't been to KFC trash.
Yeah, I
You
ain't
know,
like the KFC one.
Chick-fil-A is cool. I had Wendy's too. Wendy's, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
I don't think I
Look,
had Wendy's.
Jerome said Popeyes. Popeye chicken sandwich.
Popeye's chicken is the
Eh,
seasoning.
Chicken fire now. I ain't had
yeah,
the
I ain't
chicken
gonna say
sandwich yet.
Popeyes ain't bad. I mean, they are bad. They not bad at all.
so, AC, what's yours?
Man, I want to say like I do like that Zaxby's one, but I kind of like the Popeyes one too.
But,
Popeyes
hold on.
chicken.
Now we know behind the scenes. We know what your stance is.
The
I just like Chick-fil-A
Popeyes.
because them boys so fast. And then you ain't necessarily got to worry about people cussing you out just because you
So,
ordered something that's supposed to be made in your store anyway. How you a
so,
chicken sandwich maker, and then I ordered and you mad at me for ordering the chicken sandwich?
so, quality of service out the door, speed out the door. 3 sandwiches. You got a blindfold. It ain't even blindfold. You know what it is. You see the wrappers. Which one is your favorite?
I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'll say Popeyes really ain't that bad though.
I ain't tried a Popeyes yet.
Yeah, it really ain't that bad. I mean,
Ooh, you missing. You missing. What you need to go
I had to wait, man. I was
that
getting
chicken
too worried
sandwich
about.
on your way to Miss Miller's.
I had to wait it out, man. I was getting too worried
yeah, you
about
got
this
two chicken
food,
spots you
man,
need to
and
hit.
all that stuff.
Yeah, you got two chicken spots you need to hit, man.
I was about to ask him if he didn't been to churches, but he from Macon, so I know he
You
didn't
know
been
he
to
ain't
church.
been there. Churches, yeah, for sure, for
Hey,
sure.
you know
Hey,
we
now
got the
churches
churches on
does. I
the east
forgot
side.
churches got a chicken sandwich. That's pretty good too.
Mm.
That's pretty good too.
What you saying?
I said, you know we got the churches on the east side of Macon, right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
Cribbo.
So the new competitor to the
Whoa, whoa,
scene.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
I gotta
ho.
say my chicken sandwich. I gotta say my chicken
Oh, you
sandwich.
ain't man. My fault,
It's your
bro. My
case.
fault. My
Hey,
fault.
I gotta say, I haven't had Popeyes and stuff, but I would have to say since I haven't had those, the favorite one I'd have would probably be from Grub Burger Bar up there in Marietta.
I know what
Man,
you
them
Mm.
chicken
talking about.
sandwiches off the
You got that
chain, man.
wild card pick.
Off the chain.
All right, so
Ooh.
out the chicken war people with the fast food, which one would you take?
Oh man. I don't know, man. Hey, that Chick-fil-A be guaranteed,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
Guaranteed.
And it's like I ain't gonna lie, the way that they make it, I mean, it's just always the same. I ain't never got to worry about no
Facts.
differences, no variances, no man. I ain't never going up here rolling the dice. I feel like when I go to these other places, I'm going to the casino, man, because I don't
Hey,
know what
but
I'm
check
finna
this
get.
out. But think about like from your childhood. You gotta go back to childhood again. What makes y'all had the Cracker Jack box, right?
Yeah,
Right there. Forget about it. Don't nobody really like Cracker Jacks that much. They like the toy that's in it. But
Right.
because you don't know what's in it. Same thing with the chicken sandwich. Same
Nah,
thing.
nah, brother.
I want to know what I'm eating.
Uh-uh. It don't
Hey,
go
it's
down
always
like that,
good.
bruh.
It's
I'm
always
telling you,
good.
I do not want to feel like I'm going to the casino to figure out if I'm gonna get a good sandwich this time or not.
When
I
I
would
go
rather go.
to,
Hmm.
I was okay with Chick-fil-A until I went to Popeyes. And then when I went back to Chick-fil-A, I felt like I was being cheated. Because
Damn.
y'all know that chicken sandwich at Popeyes is like that thing is like
I'm
crazy.
gonna
It's
say
like
this.
$100.
I'm gonna
It's
say
this
this.
good.
At the beginning, it was like that because that's another complaint that I got about Popeyes. Because the one
It's
over here
hey,
by me, it's two of them, so I can't even say that it's just this one particular one. Hey, they
it's
be
still bigger than Chick-fil-A.
they out here, man. They putting like it's like they put they fist. But it's not even like the full. It's like the chicken done got small. It's like a ball, and then it's like, man, I don't know what they be doing, bro. I don't know if they back there balling the chicken up and then frying it or what they doing, man. Like, hey,
Dang.
ch-
Man,
all I
I
know
think
is that these guys know how to mess up some customer service, and they know
I
how to
think
mess up
AC
some
I
food,
think
boy.
AC got some stock in Chick-fil-A. I
I ain't
think
got
he
no stocks in Chick Fil A. I don't even think Chick Fil A public.
Dang.
Who your pick is though? So, cause I know me and Raheem put ours in.
Man, that joker like Popeye, man. We know
I'm
he like
Popeyes.
joker like
Popeyes. Oh
Popeye.
my goodness.
Popeye chicken is the cheese now.
Okay, new competitor on the in the chicken sandwich wars. It's
Who
gonna
is?
be called
Then I
the
say burger.
Ch. It's gonna be called the Ch King because it's coming
Chicken.
from Burger King.
Oh my goodness.
I just said you better not say Burger King.
It's coming from Burger King.
Chicken.
It's
Burger
gonna be called the
King.
Ch King.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh. So what
I
y'all
still
feel
ain't
about
got
the
my
Ch
Impossible
King?
Whopper.
Hey, and this is how they celebrating it nationwide. So it's launching on the 3rd of June. And they're going to they're hand breading theirs. So they're hand breading their chicken. It looks pretty good.
How they gonna hand break the chicken and they can't even get enough people to work there?
Because you can have it your way.
Not today.
Hey, it's the same way they got the Impossible Burger.
Hey, that Impossible burger come ready. I mean, every Burger King I go to say now hiring, and then really they say, please come back to work. Please come back to work.
Basically.
You're gonna be going up there. They chicken sandwich, they hand breaded chicken sandwich, gonna be like the McFlurry machine at McDonald's. They ain't got nobody to hand bread them.
We
Man,
ran
don't
out of
remind me of
flour.
that, boy.
We ran out of flour and chicken. They just
We
gonna
ran
start
out of
making up
motivated
stuff.
workers. Hey, but I bet if that minimum wage go up $15, boy, it's gonna be packed.
Hey, you remember we said McDonald's gonna get you to 15 in 2024.
Mickey D's.
You just
Mickey
gotta
D's
wait till
gonna do
2024. But if you can hold off till 2024, you gonna get that
How you
15
feel
an
about that?
hour.
Do you think that people would be less motivated to go to college if the minimum wage was $15?
No,
I ain't heard
cause
nobody talk about that yet.
no, cause inflation gonna go up. So yeah, you making $15, but it's gonna be now because of inflation. It's still gonna feel like you've been making that $9 to $10.
it.
Cause
Man,
that
jokers
same
don't want to
money
go to
gonna go
college.
I
only
They
mean,
gonna
want
buy
to do it.
so
They
much
want
stuff.
college.
that's a big jump though. What is our minimum wage right now?
I really don't know what it is.
I mean, when back in my day,
Hey,
it was
boy,
like
back in
it
the day,
was like
it was
five. It was
$7.25.
$5, 5.20,
They were
5.50,
paying y'all 25 cents a day.
5.50. I don't know what it is right now.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
man. Hey, but
but
they
you know,
said to celebrate this nationwide lunch, man, if you order the chicken on the app or online, you will receive a free Whopper.
hey, that
In
Whopper
addition.
stop now.
Oh, can I get an Impossible?
Man, you better stop
It
eating that
doesn't
meat.
say you can
Man,
get
you
it
better stop
impossible or
eating
not,
that.
but hey man, you
I'm just
already know
trying to
how I feel
get
about
it
the
to where
impossible. My
when I
body said that's impossible to break down.
Exactly.
I mean, we already know it ain't meat. So
Exactly. They telling
they
you it
said,
ain't.
they said it was genetically engineered to be able to break down.
Exactly. So you just gotta sit there and deal with it.
Mm.
Man.
But
Hey,
can I talk to y'all about something that is near and dear to my heart?
what that
Oh,
is,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So y'all know what I drive, right?
Truck,
Mhm.
yeah. You got what, the
I drive.
F-150, right?
I got an
Yeah,
F1.
boy.
I love it. It ain't no regular F-150. I got it souped up. It's fast. But boy, yesterday, before I even talk about the F-150, I'm gonna talk about what I just saw with my eyes yesterday. So, you
Okay.
know, I got my tools, my proprietary tools set up. I got my scanners set up. So I'm looking over here on my monitors or whatever. I look at unusual unusual option activity on Lee. I'm like, okay. And I see XPEV pop up. And then I see Plug pop up. And then I see Neo pop up. And then I see Ride pop up. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I see XL Fleet. Something's going on. It was not until today that I see reports about what happened yesterday, that I see what was going on. So Regeneron Joe is out here riding F-150s in the parking lot.
Regeneron Joe is rejuvenating and
Right,
regenerating the EVs.
right.
Yes.
So it was about F-150s in general, but it's bigger than that. So basically, what he was doing was Ford is going to they're gonna unveil their F-150 Lightning tonight at 9:30 on their website. But ahead of that, they had him go to one of their test sites yesterday, and he got in their prototype and he was driving it around. Of course, this is an all electric vehicle. So we've already heard about the Silverado. Chevy's going to release their Silverado and they're going to release the Hummer. But
Mm-hmm.
here, and then there's also another one called I think the Rivian, another truck. Of course, Tesla has their truck. But a truck is not just a truck. So the Tesla truck, it's gonna have its own niche because that's more of like a luxury
The
Star Trek.
Cybertruck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, but
That's
that
kind of like,
Cybertruck gonna be tough though.
I like the
yeah,
cycle truck.
it's gonna be tough, but that right there is gonna be like for like a businessman who, technology savvy and all this other stuff. Somebody who want them a real pickup truck, they're not gonna be in the market necessarily for that. So it's got its own little niche right there. But you got to remember to set the stage.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
got to set the stage here that the F-150 is the number one selling truck in America. And then
Yeah.
you got to look at too that America leads the world in sales for trucks. Americans love trucks. Remember,
Yeah.
the F-150 was not only the number one selling truck in America, it was the number one selling vehicle in America. So now we're saying, so you got the Rivian, that's a funny looking truck. The Tesla truck, it looked like something off of Star Trek. I was like, So what about those people who want a traditional looking truck that's quicker? And they're saying that they're releasing right now that it's still going to maintain its tow capacity and everything. It's just going to be a lot quicker. Horsepower, quickness, everything. They're going to release it tonight. So Regeneron Joe, he was out there doing donuts. He out there. He talking about this sucker's quick.
Hey.
So,
I agree. I agree with you on that, Jerome. Man, people is gonna like that more traditional style truck. The
Yeah.
average person is
yeah,
gonna
they
like.
want an everyday thing. They don't want to be riding around in UFOs.
Hey. Shoot, man.
Hey,
Hey, they
I'm
talking about
riding
they're gonna
around in
release
the
the
UFO.
UFO data in a few days, man.
But after he got finished doing his little thing in the truck, what really grabbed everybody's attention though, because based off of what I just said, it means that just Ford stock's gonna go up. But when he got out the truck, it was the stuff that he was talking about. He was noting that hey, way back when, the United States used to be number one in research and design in the world. And then back then, China used to be number nine. But guess what? Fast forward to today, China's number one, and the United States is number eight. That don't sit well with me. So he's saying we got to change that. So
Yep.
that's the background of his new infrastructure deal. He's saying that, hey, I'm making a push right now. I don't know about the rest of this stuff, but we're gonna start with EV, and we need to be number one in EV. So based on that, that's why he's talking about the $2 trillion in the infrastructure deal. That's why he's talking about the chips. He is pledging that hey, we're gonna put in 50,000 charging stations across the nation in front of office buildings, in front of apartment buildings. We're getting ready. It's not a matter of if EV is coming, it's a matter of when. We know it's coming and it's rolling out, and the future is now, and we're building this stuff. He's saying all this yesterday, and then they see him in this truck, in his EV truck. This was all yesterday, so that's why all that stuff
He
was.
behind.
Yeah,
Yeah, things was taking off yesterday. Like all those EV stocks were gone. They were like zooming.
Man, hey, let me ask y'all this. So we know that the EVs require chips and stuff. We done talked about chips plenty of time. Do y'all know where the largest semiconductor company manufacturer is located?
Taiwan, ain't it?
Arizona, Arizona.
Taiwan.
Hey, you hit it right on the head, AC. Taiwan.
Well,
Mm.
I was on step two because I know that Taiwan Semiconductor is going to put one in Arizona.
Hey, you is on step two. You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun. So
I had to do my research when I was looking at should I jump on AMD or should I jump on TSM?
See,
hey,
they gonna be producing 20,000 over here in Arizona, but in Taiwan they can produce 100,000.
hey,
Oh
guess
yeah.
what though, AC? Hey, they ain't finna be producing no 100,000 in Taiwan right now because they just had a spike in COVID and they done shut down the factories.
Over with.
Over
Ooh,
with.
did you see my smile
Hey,
go
the
away?
chip shortage
Over
is
with.
alive and well now. Hey, Regeneron Joe finna
Hey,
tank forward now, boy.
look, hey, but see, this is the good news. Like Jerome said, they've already started building some factories in the U.S. and they plan on starting to invest more money in factories in the U.S. So that's a big plus on that.
Boy, they said Arizona finna be the new Silicon Valley, boy.
That's what they with the chip making for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, nah,
Because
keep
Intel got
trying.
two sites going on out there too.
You said what AC going on?
Intel got two sites going up in Arizona as well.
Oh man, yeah, that's it right there. So we've been talking about a lot of EV companies, but I don't think we talked about this one yet on
Okay.
any episode. So this EV is Fisker
Yeah.
EV. So they actually been manufacturing. They haven't been manufacturing in the U.S. at all. And now they have just struck a big deal with a major manufacturer, Foxconn. And we all
Mm.
know what Foxconn manufactures. Can anybody guess?
Foxconn, don't they make the Foxconn makes the they don't make the chips. They make some type of electric device, don't they? I
Yep.
can't remember
You
exactly
see
what
them.
they make though.
Mhm.
Hey, Foxconn is the manufacturer of all the Apple products in
That's
the
what it
United
is. Yeah.
States.
Oh, see, I'm Team Android. That's why I don't know.
Look, in the United States, Fisker got the Foxconn deal, manufacturing deal in the United States. I really feel like this is going to leverage this EV company over the remainder of the rest of the EV company because they have their manufacturer right here. They locked in while all these other ones still building plants or whatever they want to do to get their
Now you know
manufacturing.
Lordstown Motor already up and running in Ohio.
Oh, Lordstown Motor? Oh, that's why they riding off in the sun, huh,
Yeah.
Jerome? They riding off in the sun.
There's a couple of these guys that got some plants around here.
CCIV,
Yeah,
Ooh.
cause that's what's the name of those guys?
Lucid Motors.
Lucid. Yeah.
So let me ask, did they do it all in-house or did they do it with like a contract to contract?
So Lordstown went in and bought a old GM facility.
Mhm.
And so
Mm.
they're inside an already old car making facility anyway. So all they had to do is just retrofit a few things here and there, and boom, they up.
In the Motor City, man. You can't make a car in the Motor City, man. You in the wrong place.
Exactly.
Facts. But
Hey,
yeah,
that's crazy though, man. So they shutting down the whole thing in Taiwan.
Taiwan shut down.
That's crazy.
So
So that's got supply constraints, of course. Another industry that we know that got some crazy supply constraints right now and heavy demand is housing. You know, I love talking about the housing and how I think this thing is about to crash. So
yeah.
now we
Why you
have
smiling about that? Why you smiling about that? You one of them foreclosure people, ain't you?
no, I ain't no foreclosure person,
Hey,
but I know it's
foreclosure is
happening.
good.
Cause see, the
That's the
thing
good.
is, man, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what's going on. You not gotta know the rules of the game, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on, man? We seeing these high prices, and we're seeing, home construction. Right now, we're seeing home construction see the biggest drop since the pandemic hit. So that right there is going to take a little bit of supply off now
Yeah,
because they're
raw
stopping
materials,
building.
all that stuff. Yeah, lumber prices,
Yeah,
all that stuff.
all that
Trying to
type
buy.
stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
So when you do that, now you're seeing like a big drop in that. It says single family housing starts dropping more than 13% in April compared to March. And so we got prices for new and existing homes. They're at record levels right now, and they're increasing and accelerating at the fastest clip in over 15 years. And that's, we're dropping this now. We got roughly 15% of the builders saying they're putting down concrete foundation and holding off on framing homes right now. So with that being said, homes, the supply that we were expecting to get off of new homes is about to start going down now. So with that being said, we're gonna see prices go up a little bit more for right now.
so you saying like if I should sell my house right now to get top dollar?
Basically. And let's take a look at why we got these certain prices too, because we just
Hey,
talked
let me ask
about
you this
supply.
too, AC, before you keep going. You said that the new homes are the ones that are, getting spiked up because of the lumber shortage. That what you were
Well,
saying?
they're stopping building them right now. They're not even
But they're
like
not
they're
even
pulling
building.
back on building them. So that's
Yeah.
gonna drop the supply down because if you're dropping the new homes that you're building, that's dropping supply as well too.
Right.
So that's just going to be another little effect for right now. It's not going to be long term. This is another short term headwind that we're seeing. But this is going to help boost prices up a little bit more because you really don't have supply. And the supply that you thought was coming online is not coming online anymore.
Right.
All right. So we got that down as supply. But now let's talk about these interest rates because that's another thing that is keeping these prices elevated. A lot of people aren't talking about the interest rates. And this is why I say let's look at the interest rates. Because of
Boy,
course, supply of law and demand, boom, you get your rates. I mean, that's how you get your prices to go up because high demand, low supply, boom. We already know that. So now we're looking at this instance right here. So you got these cheap interest rates. I was looking like nationwide, I think is like for a 30-year fixed is around 2.8%, like average. So
yeah,
right below
dirt
3%.
cheap right now.
You said what now, Jerome?
I said it's dirt cheap. I
Yeah,
took advantage of it. Refinanced my house this year. I just bought my house last year and refinanced this year already because the rates went down so much, like after COVID or whatever. I'm like, man, you be stupid not to.
exactly.
Yeah. Right.
So you look at that and it's like, okay, we already got this shortage and that's what's boosting these prices. Now we're looking at how cheap the money is. The money is so cheap that okay, if you were looking at a 7 to 8% interest rate, yeah, you're not gonna probably want to go out here and borrow 400, 300,000 or something like that because it might put you in a bind or something like that. But now that you know that you can get it for 2 and 3%, maybe even 3%, those low high twos, low threes,
You about to pull the
people are
trigger.
gonna
Hey,
now increase because they can increase how much they can borrow, they can increase how much they can go and spend on a house now. So that's gonna
What?
artificially inflate these prices because you got so many people coming out here buying and going above and beyond what they want for these homes. So I got
But yeah,
some
I was
numbers that I
like, ain't
want to
nothing
share with
really
you guys.
changed then. If the interest rate
they
went
balance
down,
out.
but the prices went up. It's like a clearance
Oh, you
or
know what
a
it is?
sales
Exactly.
thing where
Because
they
it
Exactly.
does.
raised the price. And, I mean, they actually raised the price first and then put it on sale, but you actually paying more for it. Just
Exactly.
sale.
We know who benefit from this though. Who benefits from this is the actual seller.
Oh yeah,
Now
Oh
they
yeah, the
sell
seller
it
definitely makes it.
value.
oh yeah. The person who put it on sale, the person who's doing the clearance price and sale, they the ones in the back laughing. These
Exactly.
folks looking for a deal.
Exactly. And so now you can see how you get this constant like just recycling. It's just a cycle that just keeps happening cuz now
Mm-hmm.
once you sell one of these homes at this exaggerated price, that goes down as a comp in this area now. So
Yep.
now everybody can use this as a comp now in that area. and they can say, "Hey, we know that our houses wasn't nothing but
Mm. I
250,000, but this one
I
right here just
love it.
sold for four
I
hundred and
love it
fifty
when I
thousand."
see them build a brand new big ass house in my neighborhood. I say, "Oh boy, the value of my house just went up."
Hey, facts. That's facts.
So it's like once you see that, but the comps are gonna be comparable to your house. Cause see, like that big house that's being built, it's still gonna be a ratio because it's gonna be like this thing
It's
has
gonna lose a
X
little
amount
value.
more square footage, so it's gonna be, a multiple of whatever yours is. With that being said, though, these other houses are gonna be comparable directly to your house.
Mhm.
So now you are getting a direct effect from all this stuff. So now it's like, okay, all this stuff is going down. So now that's how all these other houses can now that were only 250,000, now they can start selling them for 375 or something like that. Something ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? And it's
Right.
all because all this stuff just keeps reinforcing. You got low interest rates. You got no supply. You got
Mhm.
comps, ridiculous comps going down. And I'm gonna share some other numbers with you guys now because these things are like ridiculous. So like we got 8.93 million Americans that moved in 2020.
All right, where they went, where they went.
They moved
8.93 million Americans moved in 2020. Basically 9 million people.
during COVID.
And yes, in 2020 alone. That was an increase of almost 100,000 moves compared to 2019. So
Mm.
now we got 53% year over year decline in active home listings. So year over year, we got half as much listings that we had, over less than half. It's 53%. So that's less than half. Well, it's more than half. I'm sorry, there's more than half. More than half.
So, if you're a real estate agent, are you happy or sad
Oh, they eating.
Yeah, I mean they're eating because look at this number right here. Last fall's Zillow found selling that homes were selling in 5 days or less in some of the hottest markets. And some of the hottest markets was Columbus, Cincinnati, Kansas City, and Indianapolis. In those areas right there, homes were selling for 5 days or less. So I think that you would be pretty happy if you was a home seller. If you was an agent and you could sell a home in 5 days and you can just get a whole bunch of these, yeah, you pretty happy. You selling homes in 5 days.
And I guess that would make the wholesaling business pretty hot too right now.
Exactly. Because
God,
you can go out there. If you can find a house and you can find it for a good deal, people are going to be banging your door down. They're going to pay
exactly.
top dollar for that contract.
Man,
So now we're looking at median home sale price for a single family home. This thing is $329,100. And so that means that putting the traditional
329.
20%
Hold
down
on,
on the
hold on,
median
Ace.
price
Hold
would
on.
cost
Run
you
that. Hey,
about
run that back.
$65,000.
Run that back, Turbo. Run that
right
back,
now?
Turbo.
Hey, he got sticker shock from that clearance sale.
Hold on,
I'm
boy. You
telling
said
you.
300 and what's the average, the median
The
cost right
median sale price for a single family home, $329,100
Hey,
now?
what's
Man.
the going rate for a trap house?
for a trap house.
Yeah,
Probably
because that
about
thing.
you probably still getting them for about 40, 50 bands.
I'm about to say because that 329 looking steep right now, boy. You might
Yeah, I
have to.
wouldn't want to get
Hey,
no
I might
trap
have
house for
to. I might
329,
have to
man.
renovate that trap house, boy. Put
Hey,
some furniture in that bed, boy.
Now this number is crazy. This number is ridiculous. 63% of buyers made an offer without seeing the site. With fewer listings and faster sales, buyers went to
yeah.
greater lengths and they said they don't even want to see the property. They're just putting in bids.
That right there tell me that's a whole lot of wholesaling going on. Where they just going there and they collecting this stuff in volume, and then they gonna turn around and flip that thing for a profit. Because I tell you, I'm not purchasing no property that I'm about to go and live in without looking at it. So that's not like something that a wholesaler is
But
gonna.
it's not necessarily the wholesaler because wholesalers don't buy the property. They just get a contract on the property. These people actually
Right.
were buying properties. It
That's what
says
I'm trying to
almost
figure out.
2/3 or 63% of those who bought a home last year placed an offer without ever seeing the property.
Why are they buying homes? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it because they've been forced to move from COVID?
These interest rates are so low that they're saying, I need a home. They're just equating this and they don't really
Oh
care
my
what the
God.
price is.
They
So,
don't even
because you got
understand.
this
God.
frantic pace of people that's just saying, oh, wow, this money is so cheap. I can just go buy a home now. I don't have to live on the streets no more. I ain't got to
So
live
you
in my
saying,
car no more. I ain't got
so
to
you
live in no
saying,
apartment no more. I ain't got to be on the couch with my
Wow.
homeboy no more. I can
forget
go
the
get me
fact
a
that
house.
forget the fact that your apartment might be better than this roach infested,
Exactly.
got a hole in my ceiling roof that you about to get.
Exactly. Now,
This
this
house.
is the kicker because of what you just said right there. This is the kicker, bro. 17.6% winning
Oh,
home bids waived the inspection contingency.
You said they did. They waived it. They waived it. They ain't even do inspection.
17.6% of the people waived the inspection contingency. So they didn't even do inspection. They said, screw the inspection, give me the house.
Now,
I don't want to see it. I don't want an inspection. I just want it. Give me that house. How much is it? 329,000. Give it to me.
these real estate agents is jigging out here, man. They get into it, boy.
So now you understand why my position on the housing market is I know this thing is about to tank. You
sorry
have
about that.
so many people out here that
I
are just throwing money here and there and there and everywhere. And
They're
they're
was
about
talking
telling my
about.
to
niece,
start seeing that their house is not really worth what it's worth.
Mm,
I was putting an offer on the house real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was your folk calling you. I bet. I saw you typing over there. I already knew you had put that offer in, man. I
Listen,
put 5 in while we been sitting here. Like while I
hey,
was sitting here being quiet, I had put 5 in. I'm gonna see what
hey,
I can get. I told you
look,
I'm in the casino now, man. I might as well since I'm going to the Popeyes to not know if I'm gonna get a good chicken sandwich. I might as well go ahead and throw the dice on these houses too.
while everybody's trying to buy houses, man, I'm trying to buy land.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
a
to get
smart
literally,
investment.
I'm trying to get
now,
land.
see, the
I can
rates low
sit
for
on
that.
that land and I can choose to build on that land whenever I want to capitalize off of my real research, not the
Hey,
sale price, not the
I'm
clearance
telling you,
price.
cause hey man, you
But I
could
want
own the land that is going to house the next Colonial Pipeline. You never know.
to stop. Don't you go there. Don't you
You
go there.
never know, man. You might have the Colonial
You
Pipeline because now we got some figures as to how much they had to pay to unlock the pipeline. So this is probably gonna hit your pockets in the gas stations. I'm just playing.
hey, no, no, you're not playing. Hey, listen here. I take premium. Normally, I put premium gas in my truck, right? So I had to reprogram the engine so I could take 87 instead of 93. So when I did that, usually I only I only put like I don't even know how much it costs to fill up my tank. Usually I put about $40 in there, a premium, and it'll get me like 280 miles or something like that. So I'm thinking, oh man, I ain't got 87 gas in over a year. So I'm like, man, I'm finna be balling, man. This thing finna at least get me like 350 miles, 400 miles or something.
Right.
This crap got me less gas, less miles than it did with 93. So the unleaded prices right now are more than what the 93 was a few weeks ago.
Oh wow,
Just to
Wow.
put it into perspective of how much the gas prices have increased.
that's crazy. Well, these guys had to pay $90 million in Bitcoin, so I'm pretty sure that that price is gonna stay up.
Ooh,
Hey,
ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey,
Bitcoin,
check
Bitcoin.
that out. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when I talked about that last week? At first, they said it was 45. Then they said they got it at a discount. I said usually it's like 125, 130 for a company of that size. Sam, you be quiet.
So yeah, they paid 90 million
So
about. They
they
paid
came
about
back.
90 million.
They give us listen. They released it because they let the gas start back flowing like on Thursday or
Yeah,
Friday. You saying that they came back after they gave them the decryption software to release the hold of the virus or whatever. They came back and said, "Hey, we gonna put the virus back on if you don't give me another 90 million."
No, this is actually what they paid to get it unlocked.
Oh my god! Because I read that they initially paid them 4 or 5 million.
No, buddy.
Now
90.
that that was a report. It was 4 or 5 million.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
how they got from 4 to 90.
that might be like what they put down as a deposit, but the final price was 90.
Hey, you said they paid them in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
So now
They paid them in Bitcoin.
they
So they
paid them in
really gonna,
Bitcoin. So
they
now we're
really
seeing
gonna put gas
Bitcoin,
on the
man.
payback.
Yes. That's why I told y'all what I was leery about with everybody doing this Bitcoin and all these transactions and Bitcoins and
Exactly.
stuff.
Look, what I said the other week, I said,
You
hey,
ain't tracing that.
it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. The Bitcoin coming to the end. What happened a couple of weeks after?
Hey, and
Down
look,
goes
man,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, I got some news for you now. Bitcoin has tanked 20% in 24 hours, falling below $37,000. It's hitting its lowest level since February 3rd.
I can't
And this is right after we're finding out that they paid $90 million to get the pipeline, opened up using Bitcoin.
Finesse game going crazy.
So, yeah.
Finesse game.
Speaking of tanking, the S&P and the Nasdaq is tanking right now, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. We got
That's why I
400
keep
points
looking over
down.
here. I'm like, God dang, man.
Hey,
So the futures are down 400 points.
It's approaching a little support.
Man,
It's the weakness in the tech sector, though.
These stocks I'm looking at, boy, they ain't got no support, boy. They fell through. But I was lucky enough to buy a put on space. Boy, I had a 16 strike. Boy, it's about to hit.
Oh, there we go.
I'm about to get.
When I bought a call on space, I went up as soon as the bit ended. As soon as it ended, what gonna happen?
But I think what's gonna happen is as soon as the market opens. See, I like the market. Of course, it's not gonna always move up or whatever. It's not gonna always move down. So we saw some gains last week, and the market is trying to correct itself, at least in the Nasdaq. But either it can go down during a regular trading session, or it can go down after hours. I like when it goes down after hours. Like when it's tanked like this, it went down like $5. We know what the move is when it opens up. It went down so much as soon as 9:30 hit. We know this thing gonna spike up.
Time to go.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
I like when it moves down like this. I hate when it moves down during the daytime. I be got in on a stock or something, and then it started going down, and I didn't buy a call, and I bought a put. Oh boy, I gotta kill a day trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, we have come to the end of the show now. I got some picture I want to put out there.
Man, my picks is with Regeneron Joe. People gonna wake up today looking at him drive around in this prototype F-150 Lightning and talking about, hey, the infrastructure deal is there. We're committing to 50,000 charging stations. EV, anything EV, I will tell you to go ahead and get it. We already know they're dirt cheap right now. They have been suppressed. They are down, and they have been waiting on Regeneron Joe to just whisper something good about the EV market. And yesterday, they heard that whisper. So now these people have got out their proverbial checkbooks and they are hitting the buy button. I saw calls all over the place yesterday. So, gentlemen, place your bets on EV. Y'all know I'm going for Neo.
Neo. Hey, I'm with you on that, Jerome. Shoot, my EV pick, man, is Fisker. So I'm with the EV train, but I pick Fisker specifically because they got that deal, and they about to come to the US, and they gonna just be sitting there waiting with their checkbooks and their money. Like, Joe, let me get that money, man. We already coming.
And we're gonna run the tape back today. I'm predicting that Plug is gonna make a $3 move today. Boom! Y'all heard it from me. Y'all heard it
Okay.
from me. Alexa, end time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say, I think I like the banks, man. Just because so many people going to get these home loans, I like the banks.
Man, them banks move too slow for me, man.
Facts. Facts.
Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they're good for long term plays. You know, I'm a day trader. I'm a swing trader.
Gotcha. Hey, well, we want to encourage everyone to go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and follow us on Twitter. If you need some extra help, head over to hackthemarketstrading.com. We have a free membership that you guys can take advantage of, and we also have some paid services over there as well, where we give you a little bit more information and also teach you a little bit more about the markets. So definitely check us out if you need any more help. And I hope you guys have a good trading day today.
All right.